Happy December, everyone. Here we are at the North Pole in Santa Studio. Oh, no, excuse me, Pine Hollow Quilt Studio. But it sounds and looks like Christmas around here, as busy as we are. We are going to be doing this month's Quilt-Along, and it's going to be doing half square triangles. It's easy, it's fast, it's fun, and we're going to use big pieces. So let's get started. Today I have chosen to use a layer cake. This one is called Forget Me Not, and I believe, no, I don't even know who, I'm going to guess because I don't remember who it was, but it was a layer cake that I got, and it had 42 pieces. So you're going to need one layer cake. You're going to need a coordinating solid or anything that coordinates with it. Remember, you're pulling from your stash, so it's not really that important that we have a certain colorway. It's pleasing to you. What you're going to do is take your whichever one is lighter. Mine, it was my solid, and you're going to draw your line to mark your corner to corner, because we're going to be doing half square triangles. You're going to layer it together with your layer cake, one at a time, of course. We know how this works. Right sides together. And then you're going to sew 1/4 of an inch on each side of your drawn line. And those are going to look like this. I've sewn on each side of my line. So now all I have to do is cut these apart, and I've got, well, 42 squares to cut apart, which means you're going to have 84 half square triangles. So we're going to cut them apart. Here are mine already cut apart. I did find a trick to cutting these apart that I'll share with you right now. You can actually layer 2 of these together. Sorry about the jiggle. Layer 2 of your square sets together so that all 3 of your lines are going the same direction. You can line up your ruler. This isn't the correct ruler, but it's what I have. Line up your ruler on your drawn line, and you're going to cut through all 4 layers. And that's how I did all of these. And it'll cut your cutting time in half. But yeah, just go ahead and cut through 2 layers, or I mean two sets of squares, and it'll cut your cutting time in half. Yeah, as crazy as that sounds. So here they are cut in half. Then you're going to go to your pressing board, ironing board, and you're going to press them open. I press to the print side just because that's my darker. You're going to have your dog ears, of course. And then you're going to square them up. Now if you leave them as they are and square them up from here, turn the ruler the correct way, they're going to be approximately, yeah, if your stitching was better than mine, you're going to get about a 9.5 inch square. I didn't want a 9.5 inch square. Some of my sewing wasn't perfectly on, although this one's a little better than some. So what I wanted to do is I squared these down to 9 inches. Yes, I'm losing a little bit of fabric, but it's going to keep my squares all the same, especially if this point down here was off. And I just move it up a little bit, take less off here and here, and then turn my square this way and square up the other 2 sides also, just depending on how badly I didn't match my seams. So once you get those all squared up, we're going to take a walk over here. Yes, you're seeing my floor, but there's a reason. Look, there they are. There's 16 of them, all squared up to 9.5 unfinished. They're going to finish at 8 in the quilt. And this is just one set of 16 blocks. So 16 times, let's see, 4 by 4, 4 times 8, 32. This is roughly 33 inches by 33 inches. Perfect for a baby quilt. If you want one bigger, put 4 of them together. Do one here, one there, one here, and one here. Put 4 together and you're going to have 66 by 66. You want to keep going, get bigger. And this is just one layout that I chose. There are many, many, many layouts available for half square triangles. All you have to do is go into your Google or your favorite search engine and put in half square triangle quilt patterns, and you will come up with a whole ton. This is one of my favorite. That's why I chose to lay this one out. Another one that is a really easy one to do is the pole twist, and you'll see that when you Google the images. But you know, this one is just so easy and so fast and so quick to do just before Christmas. It's something that we all can handle, and I know we all have different pieces in our line. You don't have to use a layer cake. You can use a charm pack, and you'll have 4.5 inch finished squares. You know, whatever you happen to have. You could cut down fat quarter bundles. And I'm just sitting here looking at my stash over there to see what I have. You can cut down yardage, and you can do any size squares you want to begin with. Doesn't matter. I just happen to have a couple of layer cakes laying around, so I said, oh, okay, let's use up this layer cake. So there you have it for December. Fast, quick, and easy to get done in time for Christmas. So I'm going to get back to my Christmas stitching. The embroidery machine is busy making ornaments. And I wish you all happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in January. Bye-bye.